Can your skin, hair, nails, overall gut health, fat loss, and joints improve with this well-marketed supplement, collagen? Do you really need it? Stay tuned till the end. We'll decode collagen. Hi, welcome back. I'm Rahul Kamra, founder of Ketorets. After transforming myself and 100 plus people in the last 7 years of my professional experience, I want to bring out the topics which major people do not cover on YouTube. We are going to talk about collagen. It is a well-marketed product. Is it a supplement which you're missing out, or it is just a buzzword? We'll be understanding everything in deep detail in this video. Don't forget to check out the bottom bar. You'll find all the chapters here. And do not forget to pause the video and subscribe to Ketorets. If you're done subscribing, let's get back to the topic, what collagen is and what it is not. Collagen is a structural protein. It's not a magic fat loss supplement. It makes up your joints, nails, skin, hair, and it also helps with your gut lining. It also overall improvises your ligaments and tendons as well. So collagen is a supplement which is a structural protein. It helps in building up all of these things. It's not necessary that you take it like a protein intake. Collagen companies, they do not talk about it as not a complete protein. To make it a complete protein, you need BCAAs along with this, which is branched chain of amino acids, leucine, isoleucine, and valine. If you're into heavy workouts, if you're into fat loss, it's a great supplement to look at. But it is not a complete protein. This is type 1 and type 3 collagen. This is specifically derived with the natural form. This is vegetarian, vegan. The question is not about what source are you getting it from. The question is it a complete source of protein right now? If it is structural, if it is not complete, you need to make sure that you have the right supplements. If you're thinking that this much amount of protein I'm going to be reducing from my diet just because I'm supplementing collagen, you're making a metabolic mistake because you're getting an incomplete source of protein which is not bioavailable, which is not going to be digestible. Let's move to chapter number 2, why low-carb diets need collagen. Why a person who's on a ketogenic diet or on a low-carb diet may need collagen. And this is not a compulsion for everybody. We'll just understand why do they need this. On a low-carb diet, be it keto, be it a low-carb diet, be it you're doing something like carb cycling and you're working out and you're eating less and moving more, there are 4 things which are going to happen. Inflammation is going to reduce, insulin sensitivity will improve, and insulin will eventually downregulate. Your tissues will also start repairing much more, and the collagen need is going to increase. Fat loss itself is a tissue remodeling process. Your body is remodeling itself. So your joints, your skin, your hair, your nails, your overall tendons, and also your tissues would need collagen, which is fair enough, but it is not mandatory. It can be supportive, not a mandate. That's the major difference, that if you're supplementing collagen, you may take protein intake along with this, but even if you're not supplementing collagen, if you increase your protein intake while you're on a fat loss journey, you pretty much solve the purpose. Now, as we both are on this crossroads and we are confused right now, the question is when you need collagen. This is my chapter number 3, when you actually need collagen. Collagen supplementation makes sense if you're losing fat rapidly. If you've started with a ketogenic diet, for example, if you've started with Mounjaro, GLP-1 drug, you're losing fat rapidly, you may need collagen. Second, you have joint stiffness. You are in your 40s, you can't move well, you are at 130 kgs or something, like extremely obese, and you have a lot of joint stiffness, your body does not move much more. Collagen can help you with it. Third is you have gut sensitivity, you have some of the other gut issues. Fourth is you are above 35 years of age. Fifth is you walk a lot, you train a lot, you see that your skin needs elasticity and there is skin laxity which is also there. So you want to make sure that you supplement with collagen. These are the basic reasons why you would need collagen. It is good to use this supplement if you fall in this category. Otherwise, you do not need this as a supplement. But now the question comes, how much collagen is enough? Because now we know when do you need it, when do you not need it. Is it a mandate? It is not a mandate. Now here's a trick about how much collagen do you need. You need 5 to 10 grams. But excess collagen does not mean good for you. There are side effects also when you exceed your collagen intake. 5 to 10 grams of collagen, which is after your meals or after your workout, just before sleeping, makes absolute sense. The moment when you increase a collagen intake, this is for people to simply read the collagen supplement and go by the supplementation guide. The supplementation guide was made by that pharmaceutical company just to make sure that you consume enough collagen and you come back and buy another box. What are the problems here? It slows metabolic adaptation, it creates an amino acid imbalance in the body, and it increases the need for protein to be adjusted and absorbed. More collagen does not mean that you will have better benefits, because excess collagen eventually reduces muscle protein synthesis. This has been a case recently where somebody who's been on a proper workout routine 5 days a week, a man who's in his 40s, supplements with collagen, takes enough protein intake, exceeds collagen, and the moment when I ask him to reduce the quantities, things change. The difference happens. The body starts losing more fat, the body starts feeling much lighter, bloating goes away, and also could see better results while hitting the gym 5 times a week and lifting really heavy weights, and could see muscle protein synthesis improving overall. Chapter 5 is natural collagen, which you can use, be it on keto, be it on low carb diet. Let's get to these points. Number 1 is bone broth. Bone broth is like consomme. You put chicken bones or you put beef bones together, you add some onion, tomatoes, you add some basic stuff and everything, and you make it like a soup. You let it boil for a while. Then after that you strain it. Ideally, consomme is a clear soup which is from bone broth. It is used as a stock. Second thing is slow cooked meat. If you eat red meats, if you're from the Western world, if you have the availability, if you eat turkey, if you eat other birds apart from chicken. Chicken is not a bird, doesn't even fly. So if you eat these kind of, red meats, and you also eat other meats as well, if they're slow cooked, they help you to also get enough collagen. Third is chicken with skin. The skin has collagen. Fourth is fish with skin. If you do not remove the skin, if you have the fish with skin, that also has collagen. Vegetarians do not have a natural source of collagen majority of the times. You can use a supplement. Marine collagen is from marine, bovine collagen is from beef. Depending upon your religious purposes, you can use it. It is not a mandatory supplement. It is good for support. You can also take other supplements. You can also supplement with vitamin D and calcium if you have bone problems or if you have bone health issues. But collagen is not a mandate. It can be good for supplementing. So to conclude, it's not a magic supplement. It is not mandatory, but at the same time, if you support yourself, it is much better. On a ketogenic diet, on a low carb diet, collagen can help you, but if you're not taking enough protein, it doesn't make any sense. I hope this video gave you some more clarity, and this gave you the answer why you're supplementing with collagen and nothing happens apart from just your supplement gets over. So don't forget to like the video, share this with your friends, subscribe to the channel pressing the bell icon. This is Rahul Kamra. I'll see you next Sunday 6 p.m. But before you leave, if you're a person who's curious to know how to change your meal timings and how to start losing fat, check out this video. If you want to know what vitamin D supplement should you supplement with, check out this video. I'll see you next week 6 p.m. This is Rahul Kamra signing off.